So then the knowledges of tariqah, as soon as you stepped on the tariqah you're now in a direction of marifah. You are from the mim, the Muhammadan Arifin, and you're taking a guide that has gone to the center and came back. Not somebody who read about it but whose heart went to the center, died, and Allah sent it back to the circumference, and now you have a ijazah to guide. So then their knowledges must be at a level of marifah. From marifah, every step towards the center you're going closer, everything that they're going to now talk to you like a tour guide. We're getting closer, we took another step, here comes another haqiqah, a reality and truth. So every step that they're bringing of realities are truths that are coming. And as they get closer and closer to the truth, then they become unspoken realities of azimah, because it's not meant to be propagated openly all over the internet. So there's a knowledge at every level. Zakah on the circumference 2.5%, come on, give something from what Allah has given to you. As soon as you stepped on the radius, Allah inspired you, take the tariq, istiqamah fi tariqat. Be firm on this path now. As soon as you stepped on the tariq, then Allah said, no, this is now your jihad, you're going to give 10-20% or more of whatever you make in life. At that time people hear and say, what? I'm out, get out. Allah want their jihad to be real. Their fight, jihadul akbar, is against themselves, and this what people worship has to be brought down, and they give with their life in tariqah. And we said that ayatul kareem, this bab of this ahbab, they're ulul ahbab, they are the people of the door, the ones teaching you this reality, and they are ahbab al-Nabi. They are the peoples of the door, they inherited the sayf and the sword of Imam Ali salam, and that sword is the secret of Lam Alif. And with this reality of Lam Alif of the two rivers, they're going to take your head off. Don't think with your head, come with your heart. Give until it hurts, we're going through the door, that is your tariq. As soon as you're moving on the tariq, then the zakah of marifah. This zakah of marifah is that be of service. The money you gave and property you gave, very good. But Allah asking you for this maqam al-iman, are you going to get there without giving what people have given before, of their life, of their property, of their family, of their time, of their entire existence? So the shaykh encourages the student in the zakat of marifah, be of service. Have a khidmat. As soon as you have a khidmat, means as soon as you learn to serve the way, serve your tariq, you have a purpose in life. You have a nazar from them, the shuyukh of the tariqah. Don't worry about in the physical world if they look scattered, that's their job. This physical world is not the world of solidarity and unity, it's the world of confusion, the abode of confusion. The world of akhirah is singular, it's ocean of one light where everything goes and becomes one. This world is confusion. So whoever you follow, whoever you love, hold tight. They're going to whip you around in all sorts of different directions, and then they want to see that you have istiqamah again, you have firmness in your service to the shaykh. If you believe in his da'wah and the mission that he has, serve it. If you don't, find somebody that you do, but don't be out there strangling all by yourself like a lost dog, lost puppy out in the wind. The storms are coming and these puppies will be blown away in the wind. Find whomever you love. If you think their da'wah is right and it's something you want to support, support it, but tie your foot to it, don't bounce around in 20 different directions. Because you don't know when you untie yourself, that may be when the wind comes. Somebody untied themselves, now they can't have access to anything here. That wasn't a timely thing to do. So in your life, the zakah of marifah is, Ya Rabbi, let me bind my foot and my hand with that way. I want to serve that way. I believe in what they're doing and I want to put my being to do it. When they did that and they were firm, and these are all working at the same time, then Prophet will begin to instruct that give them the zakah of haqiqat. And the zakat of haqiqat is to do a khidmat of Sayyidina Muhammad. You're being trained to serve the Shaykh. Now Prophet asking you, serve me. I want your khidmat for me. And what I'm asking from you is that I want to bring you into my ocean. But in my ocean I don't accept any shaykh, I don't accept any wali, I don't accept any prophet of Allah. I only accept my presence. This is Allah's command. Prophet very humble, would never speak like that. Allah's command. Allah saying, I'm going to take you on this haqqaiq and you have no permission to show yourself as anything in the presence of my beloved. And that's why they understood that all the salvations of Muharram were all under the azimat and salvation of Sayyidina Muhammad. Every nation took to its punishment, its najat came from Sayyidina Muhammad. When Sayyidina Adam brought us onto this earth, and whatever he did wrong, until he mentioned the name of Sayyidina Muhammad, Ya Hamida bihaq Muhammad, at that time he got the attention. He said, now you have been crushed and you understand your salat will not save you in my presence, you accept me as Muhammadun Rasulullah. Not La ilaha illallah Adam Rasulullah, La ilaha illallah Musa Rasulullah, La ilaha illallah Isa Rasulullah. Each of them in this zakat of haqqaiq have to give back what Allah gave to them. What are you going to give back? You gave your cash, Allah doesn't really need it. That was to clean you. What Allah needs from us, what He gave us. What is the greatest gift Allah has given to us? My will. My will. Ya Rabbi, I'm coming to the tariqah to surrender my will. I don't want to choose. They call that in other groups the prayer of serenity. How millions of alcoholics and drug addicts are finding recovery by surrendering. They surrender to a power higher than themselves, they surrender their will and they understand that when I choose it's all wrong, you make the choice for me. When it's things that I can't comprehend and understand, my Lord, you choose for me, Ya Rabbi. Allah then put your will on the table, I want that back. I gave it as a gift. If you truly want to give your zakah, give your will back to me. In which to surrender their will. So then every Prophet of Allah they have to leave their risalat to enter into La ilaha illallah Muhammadun Rasulullah. So Adam realized that dua is not going to be answered. 40 years cried until he remembered what he saw and said, Ya Hamida bihaq Muhammad, and began to mention words. Allah said, and he mentioned words to his Lord. At that time Sayyidina Muhammad accepted his tawbah and said, now that you have acknowledged Muhammadun Rasulullah, you're admitted into that presence. Sayyidina Ibrahim, قُلْ يَا نَارُ كُونِي بَارْدًا وَسَلَامًا, the thrown into a fire, and that fire, its najat and coolness and peacefulness is through Sayyidina Muhammad. And Sayyidina Isa all the difficulties and burdens that he took of torture and pain is that, I don't want to be anything and I'm going to be abused by these people, but Ya Rabbi, don't let me to die to see Sayyidina Muhammad. raise me onto your presence and bring me back in the last days. And his du'a was accepted, to be raised in the presence and to come back to and be from Ummah Muhammad Rasulullah. So means they annihilated their annihilation. And the most famous of their teachings, Sayyidina Musa. So this zakat of haqqaiq, Nabi Musa was told, if you want La ilaha illallah Muhammadun Rasulullah, go and be humiliated by my servant. One of these Muhammadan guides, and Sayyidina Khidr Sayyidina Abbas Khidr is on the Naqshbandi silsila. Means that reality runs through Naqshbandiyah. And said, go to this Naqshbandi Shaykh, he's going to humiliate you and you're going to take the humiliation for the love of Sayyidina Muhammad. And we said, how Sayyidina Khidr was talking to Nabi Musa like that? You don't have any patience, you don't even know any of these things, and in the end, please go away. How do you talk to a Prophet like that? And Nabi Musa, Samina wa ata'na, whatever you say I'm accepting. And what Prophet wants from us is then don't talk, don't speak, don't give answer back, don't give credit to your ego. That take every type of difficulty and keep silent on your way, on your tariq. It's not about work, it's about your tariq. Your tariqah comes and teaches you on this way of love, don't ever talk, don't ever give a sign of yourself, don't give an explanation of yourself, don't complain. If you complain and use the channel and the relationship with your shaykh, as this testing becomes harder, he will cut you from the presence because the test is about to get very bad. You'll be cut from the presence so that you can make your connection with Sayyidina Muhammad. Because the complaining not going to help. The complaining was the surrendering, that was the zakah. If you're coming for love, Prophet is going to ask, "Are you coming to me as a shaykh? I'm going to crush you, they're coming now, crush you, be nothing, be nothing. Come with love, come with love." And they take every difficulty as a muhabbat and love for Prophet. And that's why in these naat they say, "Ku qam." My qam, my sadness is like a mountain. I cannot give an answer with my mouth, I cannot run away from the difficulty. All I can do is pray to Sayyidina Muhammad, pray to Allah but pray at the feet of Sayyidina Muhammad that grant me your nazar, grant me your nazar. Because they're not praying for relief, that, Ya Prophet be happy with us. Ilahi anta maqsoodi wa ridat matloob. Ya Rabbi, be happy and pleased with us. That Prophet to give us an audience. So means this zakat of haqqaiq is they took difficulty and qam in their way. And they didn't complain every day, they didn't nag and look for somebody to whine to and cry to and make every type of difficulty. And when they did, they're reminded within their heart, take the difficulty for Sayyidina Muhammad. If this world gives you a title and gives you some sort of recognition, it's not valid for Allah. What's valid for Allah is if this world come against you and I'm bringing you deep into my Divinely Presence. If this world curse you, I'm bringing you into my Divinely Presence. That's why then the kalam al-awliya is not understood by ulama. They said, "You're not a real wali until thousands of ulama curse you." Before they used to throw rocks at them. So what kind of thing is this you're talking about? Abu Yazid al-Bistami, they were stoning him. Not only the people, the ulama of the area. Means they took hardship for this love of Sayyidina Muhammad. And that was all in قُلْ إِنِ كُنْتُمْ تُحِبُّونَ اللَّهَ فَاتَّبِعُونِي وَيُحِبُّكُمُ اللَّهُ. If you're really following and want the love of Prophet, Allah is saying, I'm going to grant you my love. If you take a little bit more of this difficulty, don't give an answer, don't give a fight, don't do anything for this love, I'm going to grant you my Divinely love. Do you want that, or you want to be recognized by people? You want people to give you a credit and think, yo, everybody else did something wrong, you're doing everything right? Or no, you should tell people that, no, I'm doing everything wrong. and they're doing everything right.